Okay. All right, I think we're good to go.
Awesome. Well, welcome you guys. We are excited that you are on and any newbies on here, we welcome you. If you haven't met us, my name is Monica Gagne and I have been with Zaya. This will be my 5-year anniversary this month, which is crazy. I don't honestly, it's been so fun and it's gone so fast. It doesn't feel like it's been even a year, but it has been. And this team has grown to almost 4,000. Which is super duper exciting. We had a great month last month. We added, I think, close to 85 new reps. I think it was like, yeah, it might have been 83 or 85 new reps. I can't remember right now, but that is great, you guys. I know we talk about it a lot, but the momentum, these are our big months for Zaya. Usually it's September, October, November, but we started in August with that upswing, which is super exciting because I think we all needed it. But we had from July to August, our team PV was up over 200,000. So that is huge, you guys. So just big congrats to all of you. Big congrats to those of you who earned the Magic promo last month. Remember that they're running it again this month. The first 10 days, you have that chance to, if you get the 1 rep and 1,000 MPV, you have the chance to pick one of those 3 jean jackets, which is so cool. We saw Erin, I don't know if she did a team call or if it was something she did, and she was wearing the jean jacket and it looked absolutely adorable on her. So we've been waiting, I think, impatiently for those. It'll be perfect for the fall. A choice of 3 colors of those, and then the Sherpa crossbody bag, which I don't know about you guys, but Katie and I both wear our cream ones all the time. I love the red one. They are just so good. So that Sherpa one would be perfect for the winter. Definitely trying to get that. And then the training beanie. We had these when we first started. They kind of, you can wear them all different ways, but they're meant to like have your ponytail stick out of the top of them. And I just remember us being like, wait, we don't look near as cute as that model who is wearing them. But they are adorable. So if you're a runner and for the colder weather, it's great to cover your ears and still have your ponytail in the air. So yes, just keep those promos in mind, really shoot for those promos. If you get that 1 by 1,000 in September, you're going to earn that extra $200. If you get the 3 by 2,500, you're going to get that extra $750. So that's big money. So really work your hardest to earn those magic bonuses. Okay, Katie, I'm going to turn it back over to you for your little announcements.
Okay, funny story real quick about those crossbody bags. We both have been carrying the khaki one, and Monica came over and helped watch my kids for a few minutes as Chris and I were leaving to go on a trip to catch a flight, and I grabbed hers by accident. And I was like out the door. I'm like, why is it so heavy? And then I look in it and it was hers. So that one,
my cell phone and everything in it.
Yeah, everything. So you got to watch it when you're hanging out with Zaya reps. Okay, I wanted to talk about 3 things, and then we're gonna end with Monica. She's got a big announcement for our team, which I bet that's why you're on the call tonight. So we're gonna make you wait till the end, but I'll speak fast. I'll speak quickly. First, I just wanted to quickly talk about Summit, and not the details of Summit, but remind you that we're hosting a Summit party for everyone in the team. You do not have to qualify for this. You don't have to be a certain rank for this or anything. It's just if you are on this call and in this team, then you are invited to this party. It's Friday night. It's at Buco de Beppo, which is within walking distance from the hotel. I think it's less than, it's like half a mile or something, really close. And we're covering dinner. We've got a whole room reserved. It's going to be just a really nice time to see each other in just our team. That's probably the only time, to be honest, of the whole weekend where it will just be our team, because at the conference, it's kind of chaotic. It's hard to sit with people. It's just a lot. So we really would like at least one opportunity to get everybody together, and that's the party on Friday night. I'm going to put all the information about that in the group. We have a Summit group so that I don't have to, if you can't go to Summit and you don't want to listen to all these announcements, if you're not in the group, search our team page and search Summit group or something, and you'll find it. I'll post it again, beforehand, but you should be in there. We'll post all the information about this party and about, meetups and pictures and things like that. But we do need like a final head count on who's going to that party. So if you are like, oh, I'm definitely coming, but we don't know that, that's why you need to be in that Summit group. Pretty please. We have a special guest coming to that party. I don't know if I should say. I'm a little nervous. I keep feeling like he might flake out. So I won't say yet. But if it all works out, it's going to be really, really cool. Okay, the other announcement is we have a 90-day push group. Did anybody see in their email that there's a new Zaya podcast about a 90-day push? It came out today. Okay, I'm on it, and I'm talking about what we're doing as a team. So listen to it if you're not in the push group. If you're already in the push group, you probably don't need to listen because we're doing it. But I went to the company and I said, listen, our team is doing something really, really cool. I think the whole company should do this. And so they allowed me to be on the podcast and talk about it. If you're not in it, you guys, this is such a great opportunity to make a run for some of the goals you have for your business with other people that also have big goals for their business. So it started today. If you aren't in there now, but you want to be in, just jump in, okay? There's no, you don't have to fill out an application or anything like that, but you want to get started sooner than later because we already have good training going out. Charmaine is the leader this week, and she's hosting her power half hour tomorrow night. I think at 8. I need to double check. I think it's at 8. So you can work your business with other people. Charmaine's got an incentive going this week that she's going to be talking about. We have trackers that everybody's using to help grow their business. So it's a really cool place to be. It's not mandatory. It's just for you if you want to grow your business and make some movement. Okay? And then the last thing I wanted to just quickly chat about is that, oh, good, Jen. I'm so glad. You already made a connection. Good, good, good. Okay, that is a great segue to this next thing. I find that a lot of people are curious about how when we sit down to work our business, those of us who've been doing this for a while, 5 years, they're like really interested in how it actually looks when we work. Does anybody feel that way? Like, what does it mean when you sit down and do your work? Okay. And I love hearing how people do things too. So I thought I'd kind of just share with you exactly what I do when I sit down to work, when I sit down to do my connections and my reach outs and those things. And Monica and I do it really similarly, but if I don't mention something that she does, she's going to hop in. So I'm definitely using this tracker that we're using with the push group, but the tracker doesn't have a place for names. So this is sort of like an extra step I'm doing during the push group. What I do all the time is I have a notebook. It's my calendar for the year. And every day I write the date and I have minimum of 3 connections, okay? And here's what I count as a connection. If I send somebody a message that says, hey, I don't know how we're connected on Instagram, but I see we follow each other and it's nice to meet you. That's a great way to get to know somebody who's already following you. So it's like a cold message, but not really, because they're in your warm market already, but you don't really know how you're connected. I'm sure you guys have lots of people that you're friends with that you're like, who is this person? So I send those messages quite frequently. And the way I find these people is by looking at who has liked my posts or who's interacting with my stories. If I see their name multiple times or even just once, that would be somebody I might message that to. Another message that I would write down, or another name I might write down, is a customer follow-up. So I look in my back office. If anybody's gotten their orders, I'll reach out to them and ask them if they liked it. Would they like to host a party? Have they considered being a rep? Something like that. One of those things usually. their name gets written down. Another time I'll write down a name is if I'm just going back with somebody that I'd been talking to about, hosting a party or being a rep. I'll write their name down. So the names all represent people, they represent my work, really, but they're all different categories. So these aren't all just like, do you want to be a rep? Some of these are, did you like your outfit? But the reason that I write them down is because I have a bad memory, number one. But number two, it's like telling my brain when I see this paper, it's reminding me, look at all the work I did. Look at all the work I did, and I'm going to keep doing that work because it's growing my business. It's a message to myself that this is my work and I'm going to keep showing up and doing it consistently. It's a habit. So that I do 3 a day, that's my number. That works for me. For the push group, I'm going to up it a little bit, but that number really helps me stay consistent, and it's very doable. 3 a day just doesn't take any time. So that's how I do my work. When I sit down and say I'm going to work, that's what my work means. Monica, do you want to add to that?
No, I think that's very similar. Like I have the notebook too. And like the first time I message them, I'll like write the date down. And then when I go back to follow up, I'll write the date down. So I'm again, just using a notebook as Katie does. And then for me, I did my tracker just like on a whiteboard type thing. And then I also added a couple of things to mine. Like I'm really bad at doing stories. Like I hate doing stories. So I wanted to make that a goal for the push group to do more stories. And then I know Katie said she kind of combined all of her messages and connections together. Since there wasn't follow-ups on the tracker that we printed out, I added that on there too. And follow-ups are anybody that has ordered before, that I've talked to about a party before, that I've talked to about the rep opportunity before. Those are all considered follow-ups. Another thing that I need to get better about is as far as the connections, when you get, I know a lot of people do this with Facebook and you get those so-and-so's birthdays today, reaching out to them saying happy birthday. I'd love to offer you, $10 off an order or 10% off your order or free shipping on an order. That is considered a connection or a reach out too. So it's not, like she said, it's not just reaching out and saying, would you like to try a pair of leggings? I mean, you can do it in a way that doesn't feel like you're like spamming somebody, which we don't want to do. So
you could also write down, when you are commenting or interacting on a new person's post. I just find that that's too much for me to keep track of personally. But if I'm like interacting, typically they make their way into my stories and then we form the relationship there and then we do have a connection. But you guys, I think the main idea is that your system needs to be simple so that you do it. Because if you make it too complicated, you're not going to do it. And this needs to be very easy for you to do. It needs to be something, honestly, I think this part of your day should take 10 minutes. Like you want to get it fast so that you can do it, so that you can do it 5 or 6 days a week. I definitely think you should take a day off to clear your mind, but it should be really simple. I've tried it before where I've logged it all in. Because remember, Monica and I have been in this business space, not Zaya, but this industry for 10 years. So we've done it all. We've done it where it's been, logged in a big fancy spreadsheet, and that just never works for me. I really think there's something magical with pen and paper. I actually really like writing in Sharpies right now. It makes me so happy. Like whatever makes you happy to do it, do it. Get yourself some new pens. And I love a sharpened pencil. But we've also used those CRMs, which stands for Customer Resource Management. Is that it? And it was like you paid for this system, this software where you logged all your people, and oh my gosh, that just gives me like, yeah, thank you. Customer Relationship Management. Okay. I did not find that effective at all. Again, it was just too clunky. I think it really needs to be simple. So, Okay, I think that's it for that. If you have questions about that, please let us know. I hope that helps simplify it and gives you some ideas. Okay, Monica's got a big announcement.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to tell you guys all about our 2023. Is that right? Yeah, 2023 Leaders and Achievers. This will be our third year of hosting this event. And we were, you know, over the summer when business wasn't all that great and things weren't going good, we're like, I don't know, should we do this? Should we not do this? And we both decided, hands down, yes, we needed to do this again, because we looked back over the two prior events and, you know, at the women who earned the trip. And it's like, yes, they are still working their business. They are still killing it. They are still in it. So it obviously, you know, I don't know if it moved their business forward, but they have stayed in it, which is super duper important. So we want to do it again. And we've kind of been, we don't have the exact house nailed down. Was looking again today and have it down to about 3, but we are looking at Orlando. It's most likely where it's going to be the weekend of March 31st through April 2nd. So mark that on your calendar if you're going for it. Katie and I will cover all of your lodging and food. You will just be responsible for your airfare or however you're going to get there. We will be taking 15 people, and the qualifications this time around, we changed them just a little bit. Our leaders, the qualifications are you need to rank to Zaya Exec. If you are a current Zaya Exec, or if you've already been paid at a Zaya Exec, then you need to hit that title, a paid Zaya Exec, 1 out of the 3 qualification months. And before I go any further, the qualification months are September, October, and November. So the same time we're running the push group, the same time we are all working together to build our businesses is the same time that the qualification for leaders and achievers is going to be. And then our current Zaya execs, like I said, you need to be paid 1 out of the 3 months, but all of the 3 months you need $2,500 in PV to qualify. So keep that in mind. But if you were a brand new, say you're just an executive and you rank to Zaya exec, then you qualify. Okay, and then our achievers. So we're going to take the top, well, depending on how many leaders we get, we'll kind of adjust that to see how many we will take, how many achievers we will take, but we're going to take the top 10 as of right now. So any new enrollment, and we will post this for you guys so you know what it is all about, but a new enrollment is 2 points, 2,500 PV is 2 points. If you get 3 reps and 2,500 PV, you get 5 points. A new one that we added this time around was the 1 in 1,000. If you hit the 1 in 1,000, you're going to get 3 points for that. And then you're going to get points for rank advancing. So last time we did this, we did a spreadsheet or a Google form. So at the end of the month, you'll go in there, we'll have some questions for you. You'll fill it out and then we'll put it in a spreadsheet, and then Katie and I will go back and double check the numbers and such after everybody submits it for the month. So yes, Orlando in the end of March, it actually will be over April Fool's Day. We tried to fit it in there kind of between the spring breaks and the Easter breaks, and it's just kind of hard to find something that works for everyone, but we hope that will work for you and you will push for it and you will try to get it, because it is such a fun event to have that intimacy with all the leaders and achievers, that the people that have worked really hard in their business. And it's great to just, I don't know, have that camaraderie and talk to each other about how they run their business and what's worked for them. And Katie and I will do some training, and it'll just be a lot of fun to hang out with everybody. So if you have any questions about that, let us know. Like I said, once I nail down the house, hopefully this week we'll get it figured out. Then we will post all of the location and such, and then the qualifications and stuff we'll put in the team page too. So anything you want to add to that, Katie? Did I forget anything?
No, I think you did great. We're so excited to see you guys there, and it's just a special event. It's just the best.
You know, I saw Sheena on here. She was there last time. I don't know if anybody else I see in front of me has been there.
Hey, real quick, Monica and Katie, I actually live in Orlando.
Awesome.
So,
Oh,
We can
yeah.
just have it at your house.
yeah.
well, yeah, I got a Bears room, as you can see. So I'm a Chicago fan. No, but seriously, if you want to message me about the places you find, I can let you know if they're good areas or not, because some areas of Orlando you definitely don't want to stay in. So,
Okay.
yeah, I've lived here for 27 years. So I actually was a CFO in the hospitality industry, a vacation home. So
Perfect. Perfect.
I have a lot of connections down here, and I actually live 5 minutes outside of Orlando, but I work in Orlando. So
Okay, well, maybe I'll send you these houses and you can give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
yeah, because the scary part with Orlando is a lot of people are starting to do Airbnbs, and then you'll find out that you're kind of like right in the middle of the bad areas.
Okay.
The houses look nice, but the areas might not be nice. So just run them by me and I'll let you know, because I can tell you. And then just to let everybody know, in April, it will be over 95 to 100 degrees. So
Whoa.
yeah.
Well, these houses have pools, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Our temperature today, we were 106. So
Oh my word.
yeah, we are not cooling down. We're skipping fall, I think, this year.
Wow.
Yeah, no snowstorms this time around. Yeah, that was just a nightmare, wasn't it?
Woo.
That was
Yeah,
a
it's-
stressful time, but we made it. We made it.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice here. I mean, we don't have a winter, but we'd like to have some fall or spring, but it is hot here in April. So just to forewarn you.
That's what we like. We're gonna want that at that time. All of
I know.
us up north.
Yeah, we're trying to come up there in December to see snow. So we're doing the opposite. So
Awesome.
Do you guys have any questions about it? I'm sure that you probably want to see everything laid out, and we'll post that. But any questions before? You guys gonna go for it?
I am.
Yay. Be a short trip for you, Michelle.
We'll try. I think this last year, I think people had a hard time not knowing where they were at, as far as, because it's a little bit of a race, right? Because we're only taking the top 10 to 14-ish or whatever. So I think maybe this year, Monica, as maybe not this first month, but maybe October and November, we could do like weekly leaderboards, just so people know like where they're at. Because I think that could be helpful. Yes, good, Jen. Absolutely. And you know what they say, if you shoot for the moon, and if you don't get there, you'll
Land
still land among the stars. It's just a great thing to do for your business. And I will tell you, we've done it twice now, and both times, well, at least the first time, actually, I don't remember if last year, but you have to shoot for it, even if you think you're not going to get it. People aren't all able to go, and so spots open up. So this is one of those things where you just got to put it all out on the table, and if it, you just hope that that's enough, because you just don't know situations. Not everybody's able to be gone, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
All right, guys. So Summit, if you're not in the Summit group, but you're going, please get in there. If you want to be in the Push group, go on over there. And then we'll post these qualifications, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, Monica?
Or Thursday, probably.
Thursday. Okay. All right, guys.
So, Katie, I do have one question. So is it you said September's included. So anything we've already done from the first of the month will count?
You
Yeah.
got it. Sure does.
I have a quick question. So say like you do the 3x25, you just get the flat out 5 points. You don't get 2 points for each enrollment and then the 5, correct?
Wait, no, you do. I think you get,
Each
2 points.
enrollment is
yes.
however many we said. And then you also get points if you do 2,500 and 3.
Yes.
And then you also
And then you
get
get the
points.
2,500.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So what if you got like 6 by 5,000 or something? Would you get it twice?
Yep.
And then what if you get like, are you going to give us like for higher sales without enrollments, or is it
So
always
like
gonna
we
be
did
like-
every 2,500 got you, I think, 2 points.
It's 2 points, yeah.
So you can potentially get as many, you could can just keep going and going and going.
Because I'm better at sales than enrollment, so that's just.
You need to stop telling yourself that.
I think you're pretty good at enrollments. You already have 3.
Yeah, I
what
did
are you
this
talking
month,
about?
and I'm already working on next month. So I wanted the jean jacket. That was my goal. I
You
really
got it.
wanted the jean jacket. So
You got it. Awesome. Okay.
All right,
ladies.
guys.
all right, thanks.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, and then Monica, if you want to send those to me, I'll definitely give you an honest opinion on them.
Awesome. Thank you. All
You're welcome.
right. Night,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
All right, good night.